When we go more advanced into awakenings, one thing that starts to happen is people start to have visions and they start channeling information. Now, this is wonderful, it's great. More and more people are learning to do it. However, have you seen those videos that are bouncing around social media of like they play you this little tune and then they say a sentence, and then if you play back the original tune or these original sounds, your brain has interpreted that you're saying what's in the second sentence. If you haven't seen them, have a look for them. Dreams. When we dream, our brains take information of past day, the past week, the past month, mixes it up with past memories and scenes of movies and blah, 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 blah. And it combines it all to work stuff out and give you information. But it all comes in a very sort of biased side because we are computer programs. We are biochemical computer programs. Thus, the mind works with information you're given. So if you believe in a certain religion, you might be given the information from a saint or a god, or if you believe in Wicca, different religion, it might be something else. If you believe in aliens, it might be an alien talking to you. Do we know someone who downloads information from an alien? But yet other people download information from spirits and saints, and it could be past loved ones, it could be... No, I'm not saying there isn't something there giving you the message. Clearly there is. But what is it? When you have a vision, it's just like a dream. You have to understand, you have this program, you have this stuff that's been inputted into your mind and is obscuring sort of like the message, as it were. Reality is an illusion. The Matrix isn't talking about, okay, as above, so below. So we can say the matrix of the world and the political systems we live in and everything. Your mind is the matrix. So if you're having, for example, let's say it's a vision, because the movie The Matrix, it's a very visual movie. So you have to think, when you're having a vision, everything you are being presented visually is the same as the Matrix, i.e., it is a program from your mind, from information it has, giving it to you in a perceived illusion to create a reality in your mind, an imaginary illusion, vision. We have to learn to break down that vision, to break down, oh, it's aliens, oh, it's the ascended masters, oh, it's the gods, it's a saint spoke to me. You have to break it down into the code, like the Matrix. I'm sort of talking metaphorically here, not literally. You have to break down that code, break down the mind, break down the mental constructs, the images you have, your beliefs, your programming. Because someone who doesn't believe in aliens whatsoever isn't going to be visited by an alien. It's only the people that believe in aliens are going to be visited by aliens and have a download from aliens. So you have to break down that code, you have to break down that illusion, that is that mental reality being created for you, to find the depths of it. This is why I say it's all about the energy. It's all about feeling it. Because as soon as we hear something, a voice talking to us, as soon as we see a vision, our mind is interpreting that energy. If you think about, perhaps you've seen it, they put a speaker underwater and they vibrate it through. Yeah, I've got some videos, I did some on one of my other channels, and it shows you the patterns, it shows you the energy. What you have to do is the same thing. You have to break down those images to learn to see the ripples, the movement of the energy. And then you have to take that energy and you have to feel that energy. When channeling a message for someone else, like what mediums do, if the medium starts saying, oh, well, you ought to do this, you should do that, blah, 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 no. It is because the medium has interpreted that message. If you do channel a message from, perhaps it's a past loved one, perhaps it's a message from just the collective consciousness, that message has to be passed directly, which means the medium most likely won't understand the message, but the person receiving it, it will make perfect sense to. Uninterpreted information. Now, I said from a past loved one or the collective consciousness. Now, whilst I'm saying everything is an illusion, everything's in our mind, there is that false reality of the visions, and there is the higher self. There is the collective consciousness. But we cannot tap into that whilst we're believing in conspiracy theories and reptile people and aliens and saints and gods and humanoid gods. It just doesn't work like that. You have to break down the matrix of your mind to get to the message, to the information. And when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about, for example, finding fish in the sea. Yes, you're out on a boat and there are no fish in the sea, and then all of a sudden you get the feeling the fish are there, and you throw the nets over and there are the fish. That's a famous story. It's not just in one religion, it's in many religions. It's just being copied and passed through. But there are also understandings from shamans that they go to the water's edge and they start understanding and they can feel the whole bed of the ocean, and so they are able to guide a boat out safely through the water, mapping what is unseen by feeling it, by correctly interpreting it, by breaking down the matrix of all these beliefs that we've been programmed from all the movies and all the books and all the social media and all the, So when you start channeling, when you start having visions, first visions tend to come in sacred geometry. Now, could that be an illusion? It could be an illusion as well. And of course, it is an illusion, but it is a straight message because we know everything scientifically is broken down into the sacred geometrical patterns: spheres, triangles, rectangles, squares, tetrahedrons. Look at crystals, they all form these shapes. There is something very real to these shapes. There is a message within the shapes. The point is also the fractal art. There are messages here. The point is you have to get down to those depths. You have to get down to the zeros and ones of the matrix to be able to start to comprehend profoundly what it's all about. If you're interested in this stuff, remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. Remember, if you want to work towards awakening your Kundalini and awakening it and helping other people energetically, course is in my description. And of course, if you want a private energy session or a group energy session, again, link in the description of the video.